It's the Cool Kids Club. You've been invited to the Cool Kids Club. It's so exciting, yeah. Justin likes monsters, yeah. And Amy likes words in the Cool Kids Club. Cool Kids Club.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Cool Kids Club, episode 140, and our newest installment in the movie club.
That's right. Movie club is back. This was this got a little delayed. We were supposed to do this over the summer, and we had to switch some things around. So it's finally happening.
Dropping the ball over and over again. All we've done is drop the ball all summer.
Yeah, pretty much. As soon as we started a second podcast,
it
got really hard.
The death knell for no. We just we had a lot going on this summer, but we're finally here, and it's still summer. It's still hot as shit outside. So
oh my god, yeah.
It's August.
I apologize if you hear thunder because we got one of these big old storms coming through here.
I will not apologize.
Let's not talk too much about the weather. I know we will do that.
We'd love to talk about
we will do that, but I want to talk about what is important today, and that is our special guest. You know that it is a Batman episode when we have our good friend Eddie / Bruce Wayne on the show.
Yeah,
welcome back, buddy.
Joygasm.
Oh, and we're off. And
man. Just in case you're wondering if Batman Forever is less horny than Batman Returns,
I wanted to have this conversation.
Yeah,
I really do.
Can't wait. Can't wait.
Eddie,
can't wait to be
back
here again.
To the show. You have now been on every Batman movie in this series. You were on for our Batman 89 episode and Batman Returns, and now this, and there's only one more after this, and we're gonna have to find something else to bring you on the show for.
And you know what's fun is I've never seen Batman and Robin, so when we get to that,
really,
I still have never seen it. I know.
How are you okay?
No.
She's not okay. She's not okay.
You've been okay for these past 30 years or whatever.
I don't know. I think I was just so obsessed with this one. I was like, guys, nothing can ever top it. Because boy, was I obsessed with this movie.
We were talking about it beforehand, the three of us, and it's no exaggeration to say that we were all obsessed with this movie. I didn't give in the summer of 1995. I didn't give a shit about anything else in the entire world but this movie. I think
was our house on the market. Were we getting ready to move?
Were we moving states and leaving everyone we knew behind? Yes. I don't care. Fucking Batman's here.
Somehow more important than Royal Rumble 95.
This was summer. This was summer. Yeah.
Still living off that
point.
high.
The only thing you cared about was Royal Rumble 95.
Oh my god! I did Royal Rumble and Batman Forever in the same year. Jeez,
what a year!
Used to be a country. What a year!
I was trying to explain to Kim how excited I was for this movie, and it's like, have you ever been so excited for something and I've only get this a few times in my life, and when you're a kid, I was excited for Monday nights at one point for wrestling. I just couldn't wait for Monday. I couldn't wait for that. Was it 7:57 for it to flip on USA Network and me to hit play? Let's go. Or no, it was 8:57, right? Because it's 9 o'clock back then. And then here we are, and I was just excited until then. This summer for this movie, I was just I was about to pop. I recorded the music videos because I was home all summer alone. I was a latchkey kid, just there with my sister and I alone. So I would put a VHS tape in. I would wait for all the music videos, and there were a few for this movie to come on. I would record them on a VHS tape. Any news or new clips or trailers that would pop up, I would have a VHS ready to go and hit record as soon as I could, and then I would watch them on replay. Any magazine, okay? Because when you went to the grocery store as a kid, this was my special interest and my hyper focus, guys. When we go to the grocery store as a kid, I would just go to the magazine rack. I would look at wrestling magazines, and I would look at entertainment magazines. I begged my parents for, and got every Batman Forever cover. So anytime Batman was on the cover or anything from the movie was on the cover of a magazine, I have it. I still have all these. I have a stack of these magazines.
You're parents. You've talked about them here on the pod before. Stand up people.
Your parents,
they're beautiful.
I've never actually met your parents, but I know for a fact they gave you a damn good childhood just from the stories you've told.
Cannot complain one bit.
Yeah.
Like they made sure I had a good one. They went to all these Batman movies with me. Sometimes,
God bless them.
When they didn't want to.
I very much remember our mom and dad suffering through this movie in the theater just because Amy and I wanted to see it so bad, and they were miserable.
My parents were sunburnt as hell because we saw this at Myrtle Beach. Like, and I got
Myrtle, baby.
I had sun poisoning during this movie.
Didn't fucking matter. Like, I don't care.
It was so bad, I was like a snake. Like my skin just came off like that, like large, large chunks. Like it was not
God.
Good.
Your mom is like, how much more do I have to do? I have sun poisoning, and now I'm being made to watch this.
I'm being made to watch this movie,
and she must go to McDonald's every week for at least 4 weeks in a row to buy me not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 of each mug. Why? Because there's 4 of us in the household. We all must have one. Were they ever used? No, they were never used.
Your parents, good folks, fine folks,
the salt of the earth.
Yeah, they probably should have taken me to see that doctor. This is where Eddie's
autism and his ADHD came together to join forces.
And it was for Batman.
For Batman.
Forever.
Yeah, I feel like there's you like a lot of stuff, as do I. Like you have a lot of like fandoms, but I don't know. I feel like for you it's like probably wrestling and Batman are your
Batman's up there. Like comic books in general. I love comic books, and like chief amongst them is Batman. Spider-Man's pretty high.
Yeah.
Like Spider-Man, like you never know. You never know what the day is. Spider-Man's pretty high, but Batman, like when you're 5 years old, like there was nothing cooler, at least to me, than Michael Keaton's
really
Batman.
wasn't. Growing up in our generation with the cartoon and the toys and these movies, it was just and it was an event. Like 89 was an event, and I was like, when 89, I didn't see 89 in the theater because I was 4, but I saw it pretty soon. I saw it when it was on home video, so not too long after that. But I can say I know it was an event. And Returns, I remember vividly feeling like an event, and this was the same thing. Like this was the thing this summer I was looking forward to.
I remember I had not seen the other two. Because
really? At this point?
I don't think so. Maybe I had seen Batman Returns, but I don't think I had seen the original.
Honestly,
I've been so
like
excited to be your
too
friend
scary
to
for
make
you
you to
back
watch
then.
them.
That's what I was thinking. Is like I was 8 when this came out, so like the other ones, I was really little.
I'm thinking maybe and also the first two were probably too scary.
They were too scary,
because they really are pretty scary. And
they are.
You had there was one moment in like Batman '89 that scared you because we had this conversation in the previous episode where something within me is broken and I don't get scared for movies. So that's why my parents took me to see like Die Hard when it came out in theaters.
Yeah.
What was the thing that scared you in '89, Justin?
I don't remember. Justin or me?
The thing that's the scene that I recall being scared of the most is when he goes to the surgeon and he's in the basement after he falls in the vat. And he sees he like sees his face in the mirror for the first time, and he's just like lumbering around, and you don't see his face yet, and he's just like lumbering up the stairs, and that the doctor's quivering and all the bloody instruments around. It's like really freaked me the hell out.
It is freaky.
What was he to do, Justin? The nerves went completely silent.
What was he to do? You see what I have to work with here.
Yeah. All right, I gotta get us back on track.
I can do this all night.
I know. All right. Obviously, we're talking about Batman Forever today. I don't think we even announced.
Are you serious?
Yeah, we're talking about Batman Forever. Justin, do you want to give us a little background on Batman Forever?
I thought we just were. Yeah. Honest. So this is Eddie. Help me kind of understand. Because this is when the movies change. Because at this point, Batman '89 and '90, Batman Returns were directed by Tim Burton. Had that Tim Burton style, that kind of dark gothic style. Michael Keaton as Batman. So kind of what changed? Why is this so different? And why is there no Michael Keaton? Why is there no Tim Burton?
Kind of like we talked about on the last episode. McDonald's happened, sponsorship happened. They thought that Batman Returns was a little too dark. McDonald's didn't like it. You know, you've got the penguin with black ooze coming out of his mouth, making horny comments every other line, and they just didn't like it. The movie did fine, but it just wasn't what they were looking for as far as like the toyetic multimedia seller. So they went with a new director, and this isn't necessarily his style. I don't think. Like Joel Schumacher's made good movies that weren't this.
Oh yeah, like he does. Yeah.
But this is
all his movies aren't like this.
Yeah, like this is very toyetic. It's meant to ship toys. Like the Warner Brothers and wasn't just looking at the box office total; they were looking at the merchandising total. So they wanted that to go up. There's only so much you could do with like the penguin, right? Like if you even saw the penguin from the movie was not the penguin you got on the action figure because he was too gruesome looking, and you can see
it was like Burgess Meredith penguin.
Exactly, and so even with something as gruesome as, you know, a villain like Two-Face here, they don't go very gruesome with it. He's very just electric pink, and very evenly broiled on one side. But that's really what happened. And because he was a loyalist to Burton, and he really didn't like this like lighter tone that they were taking the series in, Michael Keaton said, "See ya." And the role went to Val Kilmer, I think, fresh off The Saint, I believe, at this point, which is
I feel like The Saint was after this.
I feel like it was around that, or Tombstone. Maybe it was Tombstone.
I feel like
Tombstone was 94.
Yeah, that was before,
something like that.
So Eddie, as a diehard Michael Keaton Batman fan, as am I, and are of the opinion that he's certainly amongst, if not the best Batman.
He's my favorite Bruce Wayne for sure.
How do you feel about Val Kilmer and his only performance as Bruce Wayne?
I love Val. I love Val as an artist, as a person. I think more now that I've grown up. But when I was a kid, I still thought he was awesome. I remember my parents. We were watching. I believe it was 99% sure it was Tombstone. They go, "This is the new Batman." So I was locked in. Like anyway, right? I was like, because yes, my parents let me watch Tombstone. So I'm locked in, and it's on the shelf here too. I got a 4K of it, but like I was like, okay, let's see what this guy's got. He can't be better than Michael Keaton is because he's perfect. And then I was like, oh shit, this guy might be pretty cool, guys. Like this guy might be pretty cool.
I feel like Val Kilmer does a really good Bruce Wayne. I think he's
really
he's got the Playboy looks.
For sure.
Like, he's a pretty boy.
He's a pretty boy. Now,
Michael Keaton is still my favorite.
Awesome. Yeah, that's true. Michael Keaton is still my favorite because, again, I feel like that's that's who it was when we were growing up, and that's just.
And he's so good at it too. Though you know, I'll say this. I would even go so far as to say Michael Keaton is better as Batman, but maybe Val is better as Bruce Wayne.
I like the quirky, like idiosyncratic, like odd Michael Keaton.
I do too. But I'm just saying, like
I like when he's really
a more
Michael
traditional
Keaton
approach to Bruce Wayne.
Like
or at least the facade he puts on of the
Playboy billionaire thing is way more up front here for sure, and way more accurate to that. Like I just like the weirdo that he is in like '89 when like they're in the fundraiser at the beginning in Wayne Manor, and like she asked him if he's Bruce Wayne. He was like, and then like asked him again later. He's like, "You sure this time?" He's like, "What a weirdo."
He's just strange. Yeah, he's a strange man. And
he's just really Michael Keaton. He's very Michael Keaton.
Mr. Mom.
He's Mr. Mom.
And you see Bruce Wayne being awkward with women.
Oh,
like you don't see him be like the dashing playboy with all the
Val's suave. Val is
suave. He's
very
pretty
suave. And let's talk about some more of this cast, because we have Val coming in as Batman, and you mentioned one of our big villains in this movie, Two-Face, played bizarrely by Tommy Lee Jones, who, honestly, up to this point, I mean, Tommy Lee's a serious actor.
He is, and this is like right after The Fugitive, I think.
Probably,
not long after, yeah.
Which, funny enough, and I did not plan it this way because I'm trying to watch 365 movies in 365 days this year. This was number 271. Batman Forever was, so we're on track. We're about 30 ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say you're ahead.
But the past night I watched The Fugitive and U.S. Marshals. So then I watched Batman Forever. So I just like ran the gamut of like peak 90s.
Tommy Lee week.
I watched The Fugitive a few weeks ago, and it holds up. It's wonderful.
Perfect movie.
It's awesome.
Perfect movie.
And U.S. Marshals was bad. I've never seen it.
You're out of the loop.
I'm out of the loop. Maybe one day I'll be in the loop on that. Who knows?
Amy.
Yeah.
The amount of sexy that Harrison Ford is with this beard and his hair.
I won't be able to handle it, probably.
No, I was barely able to handle it, and I'm straight. Like I was wanting to switch teams. Like it was wild.
You were like, he had me questioning everything.
Good Lord, Amy, you need to see it. It's on like Pluto or Tubi, I think. But and Tommy Lee Jones. Like this movie does keep continuity with Batman 89 and Batman Returns, and there's a couple things like connective tissue lines in the movie. At one point, like Chase, when she's talking to Batman, she's like, I've done my history on you, like what would you be interested in? You like, was it skin tight latex and a whip? And she's making a Catwoman reference from the beginning. And then there's another one later on. I can't remember what it is right now. But there was another one later on, and then you've got a couple characters that are brought over. Like Alfred's the same, Commissioner Gordon's the same.
Yeah.
But one thing that's not the same, because originally, if you remember in Batman '89, Harvey Dent is played by Billy D. Williams.
Yes.
So eventually, he was supposed to actually in the second movie become Two-Face, but they ended up switching villains. Exactly. Right. Ended up not happening in this movie. He did get paid for this movie because he was
good for him.
He was contractually bound to it, so he did get paid for it. And recently, in the comics, because they've kind of done their own thing, there's a Batman '89 comic universe. They put out an action figure of Billy D. Williams as Two-Face. I'm showing it to this audio crowd here, so you can look at it. Google it on the internet.
They love a show and tell.
Figure.
The listeners love a show and tell.
It's crazy that the action figure even exists because
that is crazy.
This happened. They went with the bigger name, a more bankable name at the time, and Tommy Lee Jones. And
they said he has to have three names though. That was
and one of them has to be
they were only giving callbacks to someone to men with three names.
Yeah, with a double
like
E in the middle.
Like Michael Ian Black. Billy D. Williams.
Now I kind of want to see Michael Ian Black as Two-Face.
It's bizarre. He really commits, and which is weird because everything we know about behind the scenes of this movie is he didn't want to do it and he didn't enjoy being there, but he really chomps that scenery.
Yeah.
Supposedly he's mad because Dumb and Dumber had previously outdone his movie Cobb that came out, which is an awful movie. I'm gonna let
his
you know.
movie what?
Cobb. It's about Ty Cobb, the baseball player.
Oh, okay.
So
never even heard of it. So yeah,
Dumb and Dumber became like this.
I've heard of Dumb and Dumber.
Was a great movie.
Sure.
This is like peak insane, goofy, way over the top Jim Carrey 90s. Like he's like maybe the most famous person in the world.
Yeah.
And Jones hated him, apparently. Rumor has it because that movie killed Cobb, which is a thing that he loved. And he told Jim Carrey,
probably just because Jim Carrey seems like he would be fucking insufferable at this point in time to work with, right?
He's either really awesome or insufferable. But
maybe both.
But Jones hated him so much that he told him, and I quote, "I hate you. I really don't like you. I cannot sanction your buffoonery."
That's
which I want to use that line.
Great quote.
Now, our mother has said, "I cannot sanction your buffoonery."
that absolutely sounds like something our mom would say to me.
That is a Donna quote. Heard Tommy Lee.
From what I read in Jim Carrey's defense, Joel Schumacher claimed that Jim Carrey was nothing but a gentleman and that Tommy Lee Jones was just being butthurt in a little kind of prima donna.
He's been the shine was taken off him.
Yeah,
I'll tell you, if Jim Carrey was, I'm sure he was a gentleman. If his energy as the Riddler carried over at all to his energy on the set, I could imagine I would be falling in the Tommy Lee Jones camp. And I'd be like,
I cannot sanction this.
I cannot sanction. He was I was like, well, this is Jim Carrey. This isn't the Riddler. This is Jim Carrey. It was like Ace Ventura 3. Like it was
him being over the top with everything. Yes. He's a rubber face clown, with everything he does.
And so in that sense, it's kind of a perfect role for him. You know what I mean? He's real over the top, but
he's really good as the Riddler.
Yeah, he nails it.
His Riddler is awesome.
He's a very cartoon Riddler. He takes it to the extreme, and he does it in the most 90s way possible.
I mean, I feel like half the movie he's dancing with a cane.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
That cane is just swinging, and he's dancing and shimmying and adding it down his arm, and he's just
adding to the meat parade with his bulge, because that's half this movie is.
I would have liked a little bit more reserve when he was Enigma, to show the I guess he's crazy to begin with.
The balance.
As he devolves and gains more power and just gets crazier and crazier, because he's pretty bonkers when you first meet him. He doesn't have the money and the outfits yet to really. He does have the wig.
And the
Ed Wigma
and the machine that's in there that he rips off the costume for.
I don't want that. I don't want Amy's Edward Wigma.
Ed Wigma
to get steamrolled, because that was pretty good.
And Chase
Edward Wigma.
Edward Wigma.
Edward Wigma.
Mawigian. We're going to get to her in a minute. But it's Wig Tina up in this joint. Lots of obvious hard lace fronts.
All right. So we've got our Riddler. We've got our two big bads. Our Riddler and Two-Face. You mentioned Dr. Chase Meridian.
Oh, we're getting there.
We're getting there.
Let me tell you about the awakening I had.
I feel like this was very important to you guys. Go ahead.
Lord.
I'm gonna.
I don't even know how to talk about it.
Nicole Kidman has made people come back for more things than just the AMC theaters, you know? Nicole Kidman as Chase Meridian. She is super horny from the get for Batman. Okay?
She's so thirsty. Holy shit.
And I'm okay with it.
That's
she's
her
awesome.
Defining character trait is horny.
Yeah.
And I will never picture Silk Sheets the same again, with the wind opening up on her balcony. I'm just like, girl, hey.
The Silk Sheets are something else, man.
And this movie turned me into, a Kubrick fan, because I went to lengths to see Eyes Wide Shut. I made sure I saw that immediately. And in part 2, Batman Forever. So thank you. But she is hot. She is great. She is wonderful.
She is a beautiful lady, and she is. This through Moulin Rouge. Moulin Rouge is I think the prettiest a person has looked in their life is Nicole Kidman in that movie. But the only thing setting her back in this is that wig. Which honestly gets
better.
Is it a
wig?
Yes.
It gets better looking. Amy texted me earlier about the wig, and what did I say? I said, to be fair, the wig was only the second thing I was paying attention to. All of the other things were tied for first,
and that is valid.
I'm not looking at the hair. She could be bald and I wouldn't know it. I wouldn't know it. You could tell me she had a mohawk and I'd be like, yeah, I think that sounds right. If you don't look
at the hairline, it's not too bad. She has some looks. She's a very pretty lady. I do get it. I love Nicole Kidman. She's in everything.
She is something else in this. Now, Amy, I want to keeping on the horniness.
Yeah,
topic.
we were all quite.
I want you to talk about the other big character that we get in this movie, which is, of course, finally the inclusion of Robin.
Did you? And it's not Marlon Wayans somehow. It's not Marlon Wayans. I don't know
Marlon Wayans.
Did you enjoy in my stream of consciousness notes about the movie how I was like, I don't know why I thought he was so attractive as the movie went on. I was like, oh no, I get it. Oh no, I can't believe I ever thought he was.
His Lash LaRue sideburns.
He's dressed like Peter Pan, so you were probably I
was like, I don't get it. And then the minute he shows up on that motorcycle, Chris O'Donnell is playing Dick Grayson, Master Dick.
Master Dick.
He's Master Dick, all right.
Oh, he's Master Dick.
Yeah.
Playing
that oversized codpiece.
Apparently, unclear.
Is he? His parents looked about the same age as him, at least the actors.
Yeah, I was like 25.
Chris O'Donnell is at least 27, but he's like a ward, and he has nowhere to go. And he pulls up this 27-year-old man. Like Bruce Wayne's like, I'll take care of him, and I'm like, is he supposed to be? He's gonna
have to go get another job. I mean, not to be insensitive to his family.
He was 25 during this movie. He's 56 now,
and looked
every day. And I thought, we are gonna get married, and we are gonna have a beautiful family. I was so horny for Chris O'Donnell in this movie, and watching it back, with the exception of his Peter Pan, when we first see him, I do get it. I do. He's wearing eyeliner. I feel like 8-year-old me was like, I've never seen such a thing in my life. Like I was.
And he popped the collar on that leather jacket, you know?
Oh,
when he's that laundry scene.
The Kung Fu laundry?
Why?
Just for the it was for the ladies. It was for the ladies.
No, it wasn't for the ladies. It was for Alfred. He was trying to make Alfred horny. He was the only one in the room.
He was trying to make me horny, and it worked. That was for
Jesus Christ. Me Alfred.
Call me Alfred, because I am turned on.
I mean, he had a run here though. Chris O'Donnell did. He had fried green tomatoes.
Yes. Oh my God.
School ties.
Yep.
Sensitive Woman. He was D'Artagnan in The Three Musketeers.
Oh, that's right.
Then he did Mad Love.
I watched The Three Musketeers.
And then he did Batman Forever.
So yeah, he was on a roll.
What was the one right before that?
Which one? Mad Love?
Mad Love. Yep, there. Yeah.
That's a go. And Drew Barrymore, who's also in this movie.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. It's weird that she has such a small role.
Sugar.
Yeah.
She does. But all these people, though, it seems to pay off their change of pace. I found a transition. But change of pace here. And it rolled into the largest opening weekend ever at the time with $52.8 million, which seems like nothing when you look at like Spider-Man Brand New Days here, like from a couple weekends ago. It ended up being the 6th highest grossing film of 1995. Die Hard with a Vengeance was number 1. It ended up with it had a budget of $100 million, so it got half of that back in about a weekend, and it ended up with $336 million, $336.6 million at the box.
And then I feel like you also have to consider what you said earlier, the merchandising
synergy,
the licensing deals. Like, I mean, that's probably more.
Oh, the soundtrack alone.
Yeah.
Sold millions.
We're gonna talk about that soundtrack, right?
Oh, for sure. I think the soundtrack was like a great lead-in for the movie too, because in like those times, like I feel like especially like the mid-90s, the synergy like they would have with their soundtrack and their movie at the same time.
Yeah,
like the soundtrack was almost as important as the movie, and you would go buy soundtracks like a crazy person.
Yes.
And the music videos acted as advertising.
When I'm buying CDs and stuff, like old CDs, like I love to go look at like old soundtracks, and not just like musicals, but literally soundtracks. Like I would love to.
This one had, of course, the song everyone knows first is "Kiss from a Rose" by Seal, and that video was huge and everywhere, and directed by Joel Schumacher. who directed the movie.
Oh, interesting.
And had a lot of scenes in the movie, including some stuff that didn't make the final cut.
Oh, for sure.
There's
and
some,
I
deleted scene stuff.
I hyper focused all summer. Like I said, I recorded, literally waited on VH1. And VH1, like, they don't play music I don't like really. And even back then, I didn't really like it. But I would wait for Seal or one of these music videos to pop up, and I would record it. Any Batman Forever thing, I would record it. But I watched this music video maybe thousands of times, just because I got Batman Forever scenes in it over the summer.
And that way, when you went to see it, and there was like a 2-second shot of Dr. Chase Meridian that didn't make the final cut of the movie, you were like, "That shot's not the final cut of the movie."
I still had it here.
That
Justin.
shot from 1 minute and 22 seconds of the Seal video for "Kiss from a Rose."
But most importantly, I still had it here.
Yeah,
and you still do.
Chase Meridian, she's lived here for 30-something years now.
Oh, she owns it. And I was just thinking too, this is crazy. This is, I guess if you're married to Tom Cruise, you end up being Batman's love interest in a Batman film.
Oh yeah, think about that with Katie Holmes.
Both of his wives. Has he been married 3 times or just twice?
He might have. I think he was married. He was married to Mimi Rogers, like in the 80s. But
did he get her to Batman?
2 out of 3. 2 out of 3 is pretty.
She was in Austin Powers, so that's pretty good.
That's pretty good. That's close enough.
But good run. You know, get married to Tom Cruise, you might land a Batman movie.
There you go.
Yeah,
now
and then get replaced in the next one.
I love how there's only on the whole soundtrack, there's only 4 or 5 songs that actually appear in the movie, and most of them do not. And the other big song was "Hold Me, Thrill Me, Kiss Me, Kill Me" by U2, which is I love that song.
It's so good.
And I also love the Weird Al version about going to the dentist.
I don't know if I remember that one.
This record actually introduced me to a lot of bands that I started listening to here because of this record that I still love today. It's the first time I ever heard PJ Harvey. I love PJ Harvey.
I love PJ Harvey. Gilmore Girls introduced me to PJ Harvey.
That's crazy. I had no idea that was a thing. That's a weird connection between two things that don't seem the same.
Yeah.
I'll have to tell Kim. Mazzy Star, Nick Cave, Sunny Day Real Estate.
I love Sunny Day Real Estate.
And honestly, this is probably the best Flaming Lips song on this record. Is probably the best.
That is a good song, yeah.
But yeah, I think even just soundtracks back then, I think were a big influence. These were our compilations or stuff. We didn't get a mix every week on streaming. We got this soundtrack, and maybe you'll like it.
Yeah, and this one was just huge, and it was, like I said, this whole summer was about this movie. It was about the soundtrack, and it was about the toys. The toys. As you sit in front of a wall full of toys. I have my own wall full of toys in the house too.
I had them all. And speaking of toyetic, they introduced everything in this movie. Previously, you got a Batmobile and a Batcave, and you got a Batwing, which was sick. You didn't get that in the second one. This movie, you get a Batmobile, you get a Robin motorcycle, you get a Batboat, you get a Batwing, you get a 3-tiered Batcave, because you know what? It needs to hold all these vehicles.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
He needs just like an airport hangar.
Oh, the Batwing hangs behind the computer. I have all of these things, mind you.
He said, "Don't you worry."
Don't you worry. There's a place for that. They thought of everything. And there's a zip line so Batman can get from the Batmobile up to the Batwing. It's all been thought out. And it looks nothing like this in the movie.
You think Alfred did all that?
For sure.
Yeah. He is the best part of all the movies. Love Alfred.
It's a shame about McGregor syndrome and all. But that's neither here nor there.
I think that
You'll find out.
Michael Gough is the unsung hero of all of these movies. He's just about the only one that's in all 4 of them.
And him and Gordon.
To me, I mean, no shade against anyone else who's played Alfred. I mean, obviously Michael Caine's great. I love the Alfred from the animated series. But to me, Michael Gough is Alfred. That's what Alfred looks like. Pitch Perfect.
He's definitely mine. And I would say I quote him about reference quote him about as many times as I reference quote Michael Caine, who has some bangers. But like there's some stealth bangers that he delivers across these 4 movies.
Not to mention the Coke and Pepsi commercials or whatever.
Coke and Pepsi, McDonald's.
Yeah.
Like that Diet Coke commercial is iconic. There's a friggin' cape on that Diet Coke. Where's it at? I want that Diet Coke. I've looked for it for years.
Someone make that.
What are some of your favorite, not just tie-in, but like the toys and different things? And like, what are some of your all's favorites?
The Batwing was one of my favorite things. Because I love the original one from '89, but this one also has the sub that pops out of it. It does in the movie, which was like, it made it really cool. I thought that was really sick. Toys from this though, like, I mean, the Batcave was like, out of all 4 movies, even the movies today, this was the best Batcave they ever did. Like, you like Google it. It's like a 3-tiered thing, and it is so big. Like, I had to put it. Oh yeah, I got it from Toys R Us for that Christmas. Like, it wasn't something you could leave out because it was so big. Like, I still have the box.
You could park an actual car in it.
Oh, it is. You could park a motorcycle and like the space it takes up at least. Like a dirt bike.
The Robin motorcycle, maybe.
that one might be a little bit long.
The Robin cycle.
It was crazy, like that year in general, and I think I'd moved on a little bit, so I wasn't like I still loved toys, but I was also like almost 12, so I was kind of going out of it, but like I could not get those things, so I was also really into the music at the time, and like I'd started getting into music around that time anyway, because I'd like my first CD ever. I got 2 CDs at the same time. One was the Batman Forever soundtrack.
Oh my god!
And the other was "Get a Grip" by Aerosmith. The one with all the cow udders and then the nipples on it.
Oh yeah,
1995. So I was growing up. I was aging.
You know what I liked that I
was mature. I was mature.
The mini play sets, like the Mighty Max style play sets that they have. I still have those.
Oh, holy shit, I had forgotten about those.
With the face.
One is Batman and one is the Riddler, and one's like the Batcave and the other's like the Riddler's lair. Comes with a little tiny Batwing that the sub comes out of, like you said, and some little Riddler, little Batman, little Two-Face. You got a Batmobile in there that you could launch out. I still have those. I still have all the pieces.
That's crazy that you have all the pieces.
Yeah, those are 2 of my favorite things that I had, and I had a lot of the Gotham. I had a lot of the figures from this movie. I had Motorcycle Robin, or like when he was like when he takes the Batmobile, you know, and he's wearing the leather vest.
Yeah, I remember
that Robin.
Yeah,
he's like, I stole that one.
I remember. I know about it.
You might.
When he's got that eyeliner on and he kisses that girl, and I was like,
that guy liner.
Yeah.
I also had
doing it for 8-year-old Amy and 39-year-old Amy. For being honest.
I had a very specific thing too with the toys. Like for the most part, like outside of like Gold Batman, I didn't really like the figures that didn't appear in the movies. Yeah. So I only wanted like the Two-Face and like the Riddler and the Batman that was like appeared in the movie.
Yeah.
I don't know why Gold Batman was so cool at the time, like when those were
gold.
Released. Yeah, it was sick. And it had like the noisy backpack thing that was on it. But like I had all those, and like one of the coolest things, and it was because it lit up, was the Batman Forever Batmobile. Out of all the vehicles, they all glowed in the movie, but the only toy to glow, because of some C batteries, I believe, in the original, was the Batmobile, and it looked awesome. The movie sold that toy to you. Like, it looks goofy, it's outlandish, it makes no sense.
Yeah.
Boy, does it look
just
cool.
Looks like an incredible toy, and it was an incredible toy. I just very vividly have it must have been my birthday in 96, or maybe it was Christmas, I don't remember. I was being bought a present. My parents took us to Toys R Us on Roan Street, and I got to pick out a present, and I bought this Batmobile, and it was just one of my absolute favorites. Now, I don't have my original one anymore, unfortunately. It is lost to time. However, just the other day, no one can see this but you two, my friend picked up for me for just $10 the re-release new version of the Batman Forever Batmobile. And honestly, the box is so pretty. I know
it's very close to the original box.
Can't see this. The box looks just like, it's very close to the original. It's got the like green and yellow streaks coming down that all those Kenner Batman Forever figures had, and it's awesome. And it comes with a Batman figure.
Does it glow? Does it light up?
Buddy, I don't think it lights up. I have looked all over it, and I don't think it lights up. I was disappointed, but for $10, not bad.
You can put your own light. You can install some lights in there.
I don't care that much.
And I dare not tell Justin, because I don't know if he knows this. The McFarlane one, if you get it, there's two different ones. There's one that glows in the dark, but both of them also light up. There's one that's a glow in the dark that doesn't come with the figure. Then there's one that is a regular one that lights up and doesn't glow in the dark, but it comes with the Alfred figure, which is the only way you can get it. So look out for that. It's gigantic. The fin does not fit on any normal person's shelf.
Gotcha.
It is so long.
I do have the Batman, the animated series Batmobile that lights up, and that takes up an entire shelf by itself.
Yep. It's the same size as that, basically, just with that fin being in scale. So imagine.
So yeah, it's a good 10 inches longer.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
I just want to have a moment where we can talk about the McDonald's Batman Forever glasses, the cups.
I think people that didn't even have never seen this movie have owned these glasses.
I don't know how you couldn't.
Unless
awesome. You had gone and bought them all up, because you and your family purchased 4 sets of them.
They were pillaging every McDonald's in the greater
East Tennessee area. Yeah.
It was just the gray one, okay.
Okay.
So these things are perfect, and like I really like collector's cups back then. I don't know if you guys were like into collector's cups in the 90s, but I thought they were sick. Got a whole set of the Taco Bell Batman '89 ones. I really like the Dream Team.
Being into them and actually getting to have them are totally different things.
Oh, I was into them, and I made sure I got them by hook or by crook. Like it was an obsession. I don't know why. I wanted cups with people's faces on them that I wouldn't use.
Fucking sweet. That's why
they were. I had a whole set of the returns.
Pretty much all I drink out of now. Look at this right next to me. My Honey I Shrunk the Kids cup with my coffee that I need to bring back into the kitchen.
That's a sick cup. You know what I've been looking for? I'm in the market for a set of the Who Framed Roger Rabbit ones. They
Buddy,
look
if
sick.
I ever come across them, I'll pick them up for you.
Well, if I ever come across more than these that aren't in my possession, I'll get you one.
I don't have them.
Those glasses, those Batman Forever glasses that you're currently holding,
and they're glass.
They're glass.
Real glass. Like that's what it got to be one of the most high quality things that's ever been like a fast food meal giveaway.
How much were those, do you think, in the year?
I'm looking it up actually right now.
Yeah, like $3.99.
I think they were like $2.99, $3.99, something like that. They can't be that much. Let's see here. I'm looking for the advertising.
And they had 4, so you had to keep going back.
Yeah,
they did, and they would change them out weekly.
Because you got to get the good guys and the baddies. Got to get them all.
They did.
I just wanted a Dr. Chase Meridian one, but we never.
No.
What would the handle have been made out of then? Oh my God, Amy!
What?
They were 99 cents each.
You've got to be fucking kidding me.
That's what it is saying
this
right
is
here.
Like fine china to me. Like I currently don't own any glasses as nice as those. I'm sure I don't.
That's what it's saying here, unless Google AI is lying to me. Sorry to whoever's water source I just evaporated by Googling that. Actually, here's a picture. There is 99 cents. So that's why I had them all. I cost my parents like $5 a week for 4 weeks.
That's like an allowance.
Yeah.
You're like, don't give me an allowance. I just want these glasses.
I did make $5 a week for an allowance, so that checks.
There you go. There you go. These were incredible. If I ever come across them in the wild, God.
I have gone to thrift. I feel like these show up a lot in thrifts. I see people online posting their hauls, they always find these, and I can never find them when I go thrifting.
You know, the one time I found them, and I was with a friend who's no longer a friend, probably for good reason, because I spotted them, and she was behind me, and she's like, "Oh my God, the Batman Forever glasses!" And she just kind of walks past me and gets them, and I was like,
she swooped in and stole your haul.
She swooped in, she stole my haul.
Amy, knowing the story,
do you know how much they were? All four? $10.
That's more than I paid.
Well, I know that, Eddie, but
who's autistic now?
You know what?
What?
Just because I've heard this sad story, it is my mission to bring you a set home by December.
Oh my God.
This is my thrifting mission to bring you home a set home by December.
Because I can buy them online, but then I got to pay to ship 4 glasses. I'm not doing that.
Of course, you could buy them online.
It's not fun that way.
It's gifting. It's the thrill of the hunt.
It's the thrill of
It's not satisfying if you just go buy it on eBay.
I'm gonna find them, and I'm gonna find them at a better cost than she got them.
Oh my God,
that's a friend right there.
This is my spite gift. This is my spite gift on your behalf.
Look, as I can say, when Eddie gives gifts, he doesn't fuck around. Eddie's never given me a gift that hasn't been phenomenal. He's gonna find you
Dr. Chase Meridian.
He's gonna find me a Dr. Chase
time
Meridian
travel. He's gonna bring Nicole Kidman from 1995 to your doorstep.
Imagine just those.
And my Gotham, she's still alive in 2026, and I would take her now. Sorry.
And just the silky bed sheets that turn into the handle of the mug.
I just remember thinking it was so cool. Like when he beats down her door and she's in there just like boxing, and she just looks so badass.
Yeah.
I just remember being like,
he's like, I'm Bruce Wayne. Good, you can afford to buy me a door.
Like I mentioned this to April when we were watching this the other night. I said, look, if I went up to someone's office door and I heard like grunting from inside, my first thought wouldn't be this person's getting the shit beaten out of them. It would be their sex happening, right?
Yeah.
Like that seems like the logical.
I think he was fine seeing either.
I think he was. I think he was like,
for maybe
I am gonna get a peek of what's going on,
and then he could be like, "Oh God, I thought you."
No, I thought you were gonna. I'm not Batman. I'm not Batman. I just knocked down your goddamn 18-foot tall castle door.
Also, like Bruce Wayne isn't supposed to be like super strong, right? That's his whole thing. So
Bruce Wayne's strong.
Well,
you couldn't tell by like because Val Kilmer doesn't look like he's not out of shape here by any means, but he doesn't look like he went to the gym or anything.
He's not
there's a scene without his shirt on. Yeah, I mean, I would die to be in his shape right now. But it doesn't look like he picked up a weight. Okay,
he's better than most men, but
Oh, for sure. Like he's better than I'll ever be in my entire life in this moment.
Doesn't look like Val Kilmer when he's out of shape.
But he didn't pick up a weight. But he is strong. But I just like how she goes. He breaks into her door, and then like seconds later, she's just breaking him down because he picks up like a Malaysian like dream warden doll or whatever. The whole movie, I guess, is dualities, right? Is that the whole movie, right? The double personalities we play, which is they kind of play with the same thing, and like the Batman or probably other Batman movies too.
It's literally Eddie. It's like Two Faces.
Yeah, and Bruce Wayne.
It's like Bruce Wayne, Batman, Two-Face, his other face.
Yeah.
One face.
Edward Wigma.
White face. Pink face.
But what a thing. And then like
sugar and ice.
Yeah, right. It's so you. This movie is very on the nose too, right? Like the whole time, like it's on the nose. Like the Rorschach drawing that, like I think if anybody looked at it, would be like, that's a bird or a bat. She's like got a thing for bats. She's like, No, actually, it's a Rorschach.
Because they got this big
that just
painting
looks like
of
a bat. There's no way
bat
that
in my
doesn't look
house.
like
Yeah.
a bat.
And Bruce Wayne is smart enough to know that that's a freaking Rorschach. That's like pop cultural knowledge. Like, there's a few things where I'm just like, you're making Bruce have to be pretty dumb here, actually.
Well, she's so in love with Batman. I just want, like, I know that it's like the whole, oh, how can she not tell that he's the same? He's pretty covered up, all right? It's just the bottom half of his face.
Yeah, but those lips are iconic.
Eddie, that's my point. I'm saying, all right, she's someone who is attracted to both Batman and Bruce Wayne. When you're attracted to somebody, you're looking at their lips. When you want to kiss somebody, you're paying attention to the lips. And I know
to be fair. I think you're about to say it, though. Go ahead.
Well, just like, I mean, I know when she kisses Bruce that she figures it out, but how is she not looking at both and going, it's the same goddamn lips? Because I can tell because I'm looking at them.
Maybe. I don't know if girls get this, but guys sometimes get this thing where they don't have enough blood to work their brain because of the things that are happening. Mm-hmm. Maybe this is happening to her. Yeah.
Maybe. But she does figure it out when she's kissed Batman. She's like, "Oh my god!"
She is just blinded by the horn.
I think she is. She's crippled with the horn.
She's crippled with it. Like
that wig's on too tight.
Her faculties.
That wig's on too tight.
So
that's what it is.
Horny.
Yeah. Now
the sheets weren't on too tight. I can tell you that.
We talk a lot. We
give this
movie a lot of shit because it is crazy. It is ridiculous.
It is crazy.
However, like, let's talk about some of the stuff that we like. I mean, well, we like all of it, but like, what are some of the things that work? Because I feel like some of the stuff that I really like, genuinely enjoy, is some of like the set design and the colors and like how ridiculous. And it definitely isn't Tim Burton's Gotham, but it's Joel Schumacher's Gotham, and maybe I just like colorful shit, but I remember as a kid just being like, this is cool as shit. Like,
oh yeah,
I did like a lot of the set design, and a lot of the colors and like the gala and the way the circus was. Like, it's pretty awesome.
For sure. I mean, and they don't ease you into it at all. Like,
no,
as soon as you open the movie, it's like, here is Gotham and all this like electric glory. It's like that whole Burton thing is done. This is the new Gotham.
We're mid heist.
Yeah, right.
Yes.
Here's Two-Face. We're not going to talk about his backstory. You get it. He's a guy with two faces. He's crazy and he's got a gun and he's holding up the bank.
Exactly. He's the bad guy. We'll tell you all the things you need to know about the flipping and all.
And honestly, that's fine. Now, Justin, when you were watching it the other night, you mentioned one of your favorite line readings comes in that opening sequence during the heist.
When they're in the like safe and Two-Face, they have a security guard trapped in there and Batman's trying to get them out.
Yeah.
With his hearing aid.
With his hearing aid. And
thank God he was hard of hearing.
Trap they start pouring boiling acid,
because regular
as one does
not enough.
And the security guard has
boiling acid.
My favorite line deliveries, which is, "Oh no, it's boiling acid." Which is, again, how that line is just so stupid.
It's just so stupid.
You gotta deliver it like that. You can't be like, "Oh no, it's
does acid boil?"
Acid. See, it wasn't.
I don't know enough about science.
I'm not scientifically literate enough to know.
Well, at what point does acid boil?
And yes, it does.
Was it even boiling? Because I mean, it was just kind of spitting.
It was just rushing in.
Acid's nature.
It was a liquid that was rushing in. I think it was just. Yeah.
And if it's pure sulfuric acid we're dealing with here, it boils at 337 Celsius or 639 Fahrenheit. If that was really happening, something much worse would be happening to them in there. Not that we need to pick this apart for being realistic, because
no, we're going to pick every scene apart for realism.
It would just be so. Starting with this one and go. Yeah,
but I like the opening scene. I like everything about it. I like
it just throws you in, and I like that it's like we got. I like we have this established bad guy, and then we still have like the origin and the development of a new baddie. And I like that they joined forces. And the whole time I'm watching like these sequences of Two-Face and Riddler once they like joined forces, and all I could think of was how much Tommy Lee Jones hated Jim Carrey, and it made the viewing experience that much richer. Where they're like in the armored car, and he's like counting the money, and I'm just thinking, oh, Tommy Lee Jones is like,
as soon as they yell cut, he's like, Jesus fucking Christ.
This scene has always confused me, even as a kid. That I really question as a kid is like, as soon as they decide to join up and like, decide to like go on this like, they go into the montage of them robbing things.
Yeah.
And then like, he's like, teach me how to punch. And you're just like behind the security guy, and he's like, you ball up your fist, and you punch him like that, knocks him out. And then like the Riddler tries it, and this next guard's just standing there, just taking it. Just punch me. And like,
just standing there like waiting.
Just takes it, and just like the guard before him just like could obviously tell that Two-Face was rearing back and about to punch him. This movie is a cartoon in many ways.
It is. It really, really is. There's
the music, the colors, everything about it is very cartoony.
It's very you can definitely see the 60s TV show influences.
Oh,
for sure.
I mean, it may as well have like on the screen.
And I hadn't seen the 60s, any episodes of the 60s TV show in a long time, and I watched a few a year or two ago. And you think of that show as, oh, it's so campy, and it's
great,
dumb and stupid, and it is. And I watched it, and I was like, yeah, it's all those things, and they are loving it. Like that's the point. They're making it that way. Like they're trying to be as campy as possible. They know this is ridiculous. And that just made it so much more enjoyable to me, of like, they're clearly just having fun. Like they're not trying to
commitment to the
bit television.
It is the commitment to the bit. Yes.
And that's why it works. Like it is very cartoony, but ironically, I don't think this is irony, but the actual Batman cartoon at the time,
very dark.
Not this cartoony, way darker than this, like by a lot.
That's a good point. I didn't think about that.
Yeah,
you had a dark cartoon and cartoony movie.
Very popular dark cartoon. Very popular version of Two-Face on there, who is vastly different than this version of Two-Face. Vastly different version of Riddler too. Not as outlandish.
It's kind of crazy that they just gloss over Two-Face's backstory and his transformation from Harvey Dent into Two-Face, because that's one of the most famous Batman villain origin stories. That's a big one.
And with him being a character in the first one, I don't remember there being a time in this movie where they make mention of really who he is. Like, they
show the clip. They show the clip on GNN where he holds the files up perfectly on his face.
Yeah,
so he gets burned on one side. And it had like I think was it even Maroney on the screen? They did that whole thing, but it was very like look down at your phone and
again. It was like you probably just looked away and missed it because it was very.
I was taking notes.
You were writing about Chris O'Donnell in the notes.
Fair.
That was a lot of the time. Let's be honest. Now, the gala that the Riddler puts it, Edward Nygma.
I love a good gala, and Gotham has some good galas,
but they always end badly.
They always had that one lady reporter there. It's like, dude, tell us.
Who looks like she's like Effie Trinket from Hunger Games. Always, it's very like.
She's like, and oh my god, it's Bruce Wayne.
Yeah. Doesn't she call him like a Waney or something like that? At one point, it was awful.
No one's ever called him that. Yeah.
And that's something that's something that they do bring forward from the stylistic version of Burton. Either too, you're not sure if this is modern or like the 1950s with like the cars and like some of the aesthetic.
Yeah,
it's very kind of in that space, but just like a very very neon version of it this time, elongated and neon.
I think that's why I liked it so much. Well, I mean, it came out at a great time. Like, I was 8 years old. It was very colorful, very neon. I wasn't concerned with is this a good movie? And also I hadn't seen the other one, so I didn't have anything to compare it to and to be like, oh, this is like totally different. So, and obviously I love those movies, having watched them a little bit later. So as two diehard Batman fans who watched these movies pretty much like as they came out, were you all, do you remember being disappointed in like the shift in tone, or were you excited? Did it not matter to you?
I was excited to have new Batman.
Yeah. It didn't matter. You weren't like, this sucks. This isn't like the old. Yeah. Okay.
I wasn't analyzing it like that. It was a new Batman movie that looked awesome, and the others looked awesome too.
Okay.
And we didn't get a superhero movie like every other week like we do now. Like,
it was years.
As a comics fan, you were starving. Like you maybe, you got maybe the cartoons like on a Saturday, like they may or may not be good. And then like you might get a movie here and there. Like this is like, right, 3 years before Blade. This is 5 years, I believe, before X-Men. This is 7 years before a Raimi Spider-Man 1. This is 13 years before Iron Man.
Iron Man, yeah.
10 years before Batman Begins. Like the whole like superhero thing like blew up in the next decade. And this, I was just happy to get something, honestly, at this point.
Yeah, same.
There are some there's some really stupid lines, but there are some genuinely great ones. And I don't know how much Jim Carrey.
You dare besmirch the script?
Do you think Jim Carrey was like riffing? Do you think he was just like?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
had to in some of these.
One of my favorite lines that made me actually laugh out loud is in the end, when he has Chase Meridian tied up and he says, "Do you like the jacket? It keeps me safe while I'm jogging at night." And it's that jacket that's just flashing everywhere.
Jericho jacket.
It's so fucking funny.
The Riddler has some amazing looks in this movie, and they get
very
better and
cunty,
better
very cunty looks.
Until
that last one,
when we get his final form, which is phenomenal.
It is.
He is just glittery and lanky, and just he's like, it really Thrusty. Accentuates the rubber man feel that Jim Carrey already has.
See,
and again, he's always perfect, slinking around the cane and stuff.
Ride the snake.
Cast him immediately in the DC universe right now as Plastic Man. He would be absolutely perfect as Plastic Man. I don't think anybody else would be better. When you're talking about lines, though, maybe my favorite is when he first meets Two-Face, and he goes, "That's never going to stop heal. Or, that's never going to heal if you don't stop picking."
Oh yeah.
He had that one, and this one I don't really know what it means. Maybe you can enlighten me. So after they kind of, because at one point there's the big thing in this movie, the big evil plan is this Enigma Tech box, which is like this thing that
looks like a giant blender.
Yeah, it looks like a giant
suck all your
neon blender. It's, for some reason, there's a giant like hub on an island that is sucking all the brainwaves from people's TVs.
Yeah, where does that come from?
And why are brainwaves visible in green? But anyway, like, so it makes the TV 3D, and it's stealing people's brainwaves and making him smarter. And like, for some reason, Bruce Wayne was stupid enough to try one because he didn't think the memory was saved. Which the memory unit, by the way, is just a glow stick. Just a glow stick. Actually, like much of this movie is just a glow stick.
I think it's the liquid from Reanimator. So that's what it looks like. The glowing green liquid from Reanimator.
So they find out about it, and Two-Face and everybody's coming to Wayne Manor. And at this point, Bruce has decided he's done with it. He's going to be with Chase. She's coming over because she is okay. Sorry, I've got to get to it here. Let me rewind just a second. at the same time, Bruce Wayne is a cuck, but Batman is a cuck in this movie for
he
each other.
Himself.
For each other, I think it's cuckception. I think this is what Chris Nolan was telling us about.
It is. It is.
Which is crazy. And like at one point, like for some reason, Alfred's like, go to her. And so like like he goes, but he doesn't go as Bruce Wayne because she keeps like showing up at these like galas and like upfront things with Bruce at the same time while she's like super horned up for Batman. And she even told Bruce that, and he's like kind of jealous of himself here. So he goes to her, he dresses as Batman, and like she's like there, she's only wearing a sheet. They're on the balcony, the moonlight is beautiful, they kiss, and she's like, you know what? I think I want the other one. I think I want the rich guy instead of the guy in rubber. Yeah. So he turns around, gives this really funny smile, which is a great reaction gift if you ever need to use it. So at this point, all that's happened. They found out that he's Bruce. They're at Wayne Manor. Chase is there. She's about to say, yeah, you know, about that other guy. I'm over him. Like they're about to do this thing. They kiss. That's when she realizes that hey, it's the same guy. But at the same time, it happens to be Halloween. And Alfred apparently is a big old dummy. He doesn't notice that the people trick-or-treating at the door that just have plastic masks in front of their face are obviously the Riddler and Two-Face, and they break in.
How does he not know? He is so... You think he's like slipping? I mean, he is very old. Because he should...
And when he gets knocked out, if you watch...
He compromised everything.
He did. Even the continuity of this movie, because when he gets hit, he falls over, and so they don't trip on it. You can see his hand. He's supposed to be unconscious. He moves the tray over for him so they don't trip on it. Ruin the shot. Ruin the take. Made the movie.
He... like, oh my God, you destroyed Batman. You exposed his secret identity, and you destroyed the Batcave. You blew up the Batmobile. How did you do it? Well, I went to the fucking front door and I knocked, and the butler let me in.
I put a child's Halloween mask on. But all
and that's I comically said, "Twick or tweet," and the old senile bitch opened the door, and I just waltzed in and did whatever I wanted.
Great detective you are, buddy. But all that's to say is I don't get this to get to this quote. I had to tell you all that to get to this quote. I had to tell the listener all that to get to this quote. What does this mean? So he's about to shoot Bruce Wayne at the end and kill him. And the Riddler stops him and says, if you kill him, you won't learn nothing. And then they like leave another little riddle, which is like a tennis one with the thing bouncing back and forth. They leave. What are they trying to learn? They already know everything.
Okay, I think you're mishearing it. Because he doesn't say we're not going to learn nothing. He says he won't learn nothing.
I thought he said you won't learn nothing.
I think he says he won't learn nothing, referring to Bruce. And I assume that means he wants him to choose, which is going into the finale on the island. He has to choose between Chase, his love Chase, and his new boy toy,
his
Robin.
ward of the court.
His ward of the court.
17-year-old ward of the court.
You're right. I did mishear it. It is he. That makes more sense.
All right, like, I'm glad we cleared that up.
What does he mean there?
He won't learn nothing.
That makes more sense.
That's like, honestly like probably my favorite. One of my favorite scenes in the movie is when they raid Wayne Manor and destroy the Batcave, and he's dancing around the Batcave and blows up the Batmobile, and it's really good.
The whole faux picture sequence with the wind up bat.
Oh yes.
They even have like an announcer like do a voiceover like it's in the baseball stadium, kind of. It's funny.
So we get to our big finale on the island. We already kind of mentioned Batman has to choose. There's a big elaborate trap, a gigantic like building size mind sucker blender thing that he has constructed. The
lots
Riddler.
Of neon green.
Also just pulsing neon green into there. He's in his most cunty onesie. He's in his like Dennis Reynolds leotard.
Yeah,
hair is crazy.
He looks like the craziest glam rocker you've ever
Rhinestones
seen.
everywhere.
Yes.
And what's with him? What's with his super deep devil voice there when he goes, "If knowledge is power, than a god am. And like the walls vibrate.
I can never tell.
Yeah. It was awesome. Like, why did they do that? How did he do that? I don't know, but it was cool. And he makes Batman choose, and of course he really doesn't. How do we end up finishing off the bad guys?
But also, Batman and Robin are both in new costumes. Robin gets his costume.
Yes, he does.
It's very rubbery. You get a straight up cod shot on him and butt shot and all that good stuff.
Yeah, you do.
They love nipples and cod shots in this movie.
Same.
But yeah, he puts it before Bruce. He's got to choose between being Bruce Wayne and Batman, which is, a story as old as time in these storytelling things. He's got Robin on one side and Chase Meridian on the other. And he uses a Batarang and gravity all to choose here.
I remember that scene where he saves them both. I remember that so well. Where he flies down and saves them both.
Yeah, and he manages to defy physics, I think, in this in the end. First he blows up the giant mind brainwave sucker with a single Batarang.
Yeah.
That's all you need.
Destroys it, and then that is all you need.
The glass from those McDonald's cups was stronger than that. And you
got the
exactly.
And you get the great shot of his head warping as
it's weird.
The machine's destroyed and like all the brainwaves going into his head start contorting it, and you get those 1995 CG effects of it
but then he looks so weird after. His head looks all weird.
And his makeup's all smeared and his mask is broken.
That's the glam rocker after a night of partying is what he looks like afterwards.
Yeah. And he's just it's like that scene in Wolf of Wall Street where he took all the lewds, but his face was all out.
Yeah.
He does. Yeah. He looks pretty scary, honestly.
He does.
After the destruction of the brainwave sucker.
And the funniest way to defeat Two-Face in the world. The funniest.
The old bag of coins gag.
Yeah, Batman's I got this one. I'm going to put a bag of coins in the whole utility belt and toss him up so he can't make the decision.
God.
But somehow he catches the coin after he
falls to his death.
But does he die? But does he die? Because he catches it.
Yeah. Well, he catches it in so much as it lands on his dead corpse hand as it sinks into the water. I think he's probably dead.
And you see, he died just like the Graysons. They fell from a very high bar. Just like that. And they have the shot of Robin looking down on him just like he did on his family. Symmetry. Two faces.
Two faces?
Two sides. Two sides of the same coin. The same whole bunch of coins.
And here we are, full circle.
And here we are, full circle at the end of this episode.
It's time to put this episode next to Batman Returns, where it belongs.
In the Movie Club Hall of Fame?
Yes.
Justin, do you want to do the honors?
Yeah, you got some fanfare queued up for me?
I got it ready for you.
Well, in that case, I hereby induct 1995's Batman Forever into the Cool Kids Movie Club Hall of Fame. I'm always still going to do the fanfare. Even
though I put it in.
And I'm still going to do it because it's fun.
Hey, Howard Finkel would be proud, by the way.
What'd you say?
Howard Finkel would be proud, by the way.
Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that's one of the nicest things anyone's ever said to me. Amy, you want to hit us with some plugs? And then we'll get out of here.
Yeah. Well, if you enjoyed this episode, you can find 139 more episodes of Cool Kids Club wherever you found this one, on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. You can also go to our YouTube channel by searching for Cool Kids Club Podcast and listen to the audio of all of our episodes. You can also find us on social media, on Instagram, Threads, and Blue Sky if you search for Cool Kids Club Pod. You can also find our second podcast, Out of the Loop, on Instagram at OOTL Pod. We just posted a new episode about the movie Heat.
Yeah.
So in case you also just rewatched the 1995 movie Heat and you want to talk about it now,
and let me tell you, and you want to know something
you're
fun,
in
Amy?
luck.
We didn't actually mention it in either episode, but I did put in the notes who did the music for. It wasn't, what's his name? Tim Burton's guy who did the music for Batman Forever. Wasn't Danny Elfman. It was a man named Elliot Goldenthal, and I was like, that name's very familiar. And I went and looked. Also did the music for Heat in 1995.
Elliot was having a big year.
So shout out Elliot Goldenthal.
There we go.
Also Val Kilmer in Heat, a modern classic, one of the greatest movies ever made. Michael Mann, masterpiece.
Mm-hmm. This is a very
Val go check out our new episode. Just dropped yesterday.
Yes,
I'm going to
Out of the Loop podcast.
Check it out. And of course, check out Justin's Instagram, Cool Kid Clubhouse, where he posts stuff about his nerd room, which is now back. His clubhouse is back in order.
It's coming. I haven't started making new posts yet, but it's coming very, very soon.
So if
the room is coming together. Yeah.
Go check it out. And of course, we would be remiss if we did not say thank you to our maestro, Brian Hey Guys Wakefield, the composer and writer of all of our banger theme songs, and healer of children, big and small, and just an all-around great guy.
Healer of big children.
Healing of big children. He could heal Dick Grayson because he's apparently only like 17. Like Dick, can you imagine Chris O'Donnell?
Dick has nowhere to go.
Like, and sit on his like fire truck.
Like, are you still like, if your parents die and you're 25, does that make you an orphan? I mean, technically, yes.
I mean, in the
but are you an orphan? I mean, you really should be on your own by now.
Robin is supposed to be fairly young, right? In the comics.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Not
supposed to be very young. Teenager.
Mm-hmm. He's 25,
depending on which iteration.
Yeah.
And of course, Eddie. Thank you so much, buddy, for coming back on the show. We love having you on.
Absolutely.
Talk Batman. And clearly, we got one more of these to do.
Yeah.
So, undetermined date in the future, Batman and Robin with Eddie.
And I will fabricate other reasons to show up because I like you guys so much, and I'm going to make sure I show up.
Some more.
I think I was going to say I think Eddie needs to be on a wrestling episode. Eddie and I have a little bit of experience podcasting about wrestling together.
Well, now you were on XFL back.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's right. Year? That's right. Yeah.
This year or last year?
That was
this year. I think that was this year. Jesus Christ, what is time?
Well, I'm gonna bring you your glasses by December, so whenever I have them, just let me know.
That's right.
Like I'll be on. I'll let you. We'll ping. We'll do a ceremony.
Eddie,
I'll award them to you. It'll be great.
Oh my God, I love it.
I'll film the whole thing for social media.
Well, Eddie, as our esteemed guest, would you like to give us an outro? Tell the people listening what they might want to do until next time.
God, I always mess this up. I've messed this up all 3 times now.
What do you mean? Stay cool?
No. Stay cool. Is it stay cool? I'm not very cool, guys, but you should stay cool.
Eddie,
I think you're the coolest dude.
I can bring you to a kiss from a rose.